that season, Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury. Now, this is the reaction I was talking about. As I said in my previous videos, I went ahead and watched the full fight, and guess what? Now we're reacting to the fight. I got two questions, Go ahead in the comments, say your shit, but how the fuck do you lose a fight that is that competitive, number one? And number two, how do you lose a close fight that you won a 10-8 round? And number two, you fucking dropped a linear heavyweight champion. Number three, guess what? He wobbled him. He didn't just drop him. He wobbled Tyson Fury. Go ahead and watch the full fight. And guess what? The sport of boxing is corrupt as fuck. After watching that, I thought the highlights provided me false information. But guess what? Man, Francis Ngannou outboxed Tyson Fury, landing more harder shots. Tyson Fury was landing a good shots, but they were not facing Francis Ngannou. Obviously, the judges were kind of looking at something, in order to swing that fight, towards Tyson Fury, but the system is corrupt, the system is rigged. That second judge, 93, 96, come on. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck were you watching? Which monitor were you watching? Which fucking fight were you watching? But at the end of the day, as I said, I think my first video this week, I said it. I think Francis Ngannou knew he was not going to win that fight by decision, but he wanted to win the fight by decision. Now let's get into the fight. We're gonna start with the 3 round. We're gonna start the first fucking round. The first fucking round. In my first video this week, Francis Ngannou, Tyson Fury went hard. He landed the first shot, and then Francis Ngannou, he swinged, and that first round was Tyson Fury's first round, cause turns out Tyson Fury was watching the Stipe Miocic fight, cause obviously the reason why he had to train for Francis Ngannou, because it was his MMA awkward style. His MMA awkward style made him, add to his boxing tools. And I'm talking about Tyson Fury. The first round to the second round. It was all Tyson Fury. A fucking left hook to a left straight. That is what Tyson Fury was successful at it. That's what Tyson Fury was successful at. Those first 2 rounds. And then we get into the third round. Man, Francis Ngannou, obviously, that was a defensive left hook. That hook wasn't meant to land clean. He just threw it to defend that left hook to a right straight, and guess what? Francis Ngannou timed it perfectly. He defended it perfectly, and Tyson claimed it was at the back of the head. It was not at the back of the head. You got hit clean. Let me say on top of the ear, and you got dropped. That's where you saw Tyson Fury's ego was fucking as you can see, the photos are fucking circling around, and you can see that man's ego was damaged. It was damaged. Why am I talking about that? Because you could see in his face that how can this man who has no boxing experience drop me in the first 3 rounds? Let me say in the third round. That's where it hit him, that fuck. I need to take this fight seriously. Turns out it didn't benefit him anymore, because he had to switch up how he fought. Cause he went to the Tyson Fury that everybody knows. He outboxed Francis with the jabs, and Francis Ngannou was doing well, he had some great defensive moves. And talking about the fight, I'm telling you, Francis Ngannou did what he was supposed to do. And guess what? What did I say about Francis Ngannou's chin? He's willing to take a punch in order to give one. And guess what? It happened again when Tyson Fury got caught with a fucking override hand. That's how Francis always fights most his fights. He throws a fake jab to throw an override hook, an override right. It's either to the face or it's gonna be on top of the ear. Cause obviously a lot of people when Francis Ngannou throws that tactic, what they do is either they come to their shoulder and then or they step back. Stipe Miocic tried that and he got caught going back. And Tyson Fury got caught the exact same way, but Tyson tried to use his shoulder to defend that fight and turn away and turn his body away to not get hit clean. But it went over the hook, it went over the shoulder, and boom, it got him. And guess what? As I said it time and time again, Francis Ngannou's chin, man, it's the only thing that matters. It's the only thing that matters. Cause if you catch him, he's gonna be ready to give you one. And guess what? This fight, Francis Ngannou won this fight. And now I see why people say Francis Ngannou won the fight, but I'm not satisfied with how he won the fight, cause Francis Ngannou had to go out there and knock out Tyson Fury, clean out, and then guess what? That's a huge boost for his career, cause now he's got opportunities. Turns out he wants to be a full boxer because of the offer he's getting. Why did the WBC rumor come out that he was gonna be in the top 10 WBC rankings? It's because they fucking giving him those boxing offers. And I got my tweet. Francis needs to now he's a fucking big star. Not as big as he's supposed to be, but he's a big star in fighting, period. Boxing or MMA. If it goes back to MMA, he needs to fight for nothing less than $10 million. And when he goes to his boxing fight, he needs to fight